Beautiful people of planet Earth, many of you have asked when watching a previous video about the reveal of this beautiful microphone, the Shure SM7DB, and all of the processing that I had on this mic versus this mic, its predecessor, the amazing Shure SM7B, and that you felt like it wasn't a real true comparison of the mics because I had all of the processing on and the compression pumping and all of those wonderful things that you had to say about the video. So this is my video that is an actual apples to apples comparison. It's not true apples to apples, and I'm going to explain why. So I'm going to show you my chain that I've got so you'll be able to see that I don't have any processing right now on this microphone, and I don't have any processing on this microphone. This is the Shure SM7DB, which was just released from Shure, and I'd like to thank Shure for sending me these microphones for the purposes of creating videos like this that hopefully help you in your decisions on microphones for podcasting or whatever, broadcasting, whatever you're using these microphones for. But the great thing about the Shure SM7DB, which you're hearing right now, is it has a built-in preamp, because one of the things that many of you know, that if you have a Shure SM7B, which is this particular microphone, that it is what's gain hungry, right? There's distance between the top of the microphone and the diaphragm, and so you need extra gain from your interface or something else like a CloudLifter in order to give it the best possible potential and enough gain for it to be, commensurate with other microphones, dynamic microphones and other microphones that are out there. So I'm going to tell you why I think this microphone is great. It's generally, I will say, the same microphone. So if I were to switch off the preamp, which I do have on right now, and I've added 28 decibels from that preamp, and it was designed by Cloud. So it's Cloud, the people who make the CloudLifter, which is this right here, they have designed this one as well. So it's the same circuitry, and it's basically activated by Cloud, and then Shure designed it to fit into this microphone. So it's a little bit bigger than this, but that's really it. If you already have this microphone, the Shure SM7B, the difference is if you're already using it, you already have a CloudLifter, there's really not much of a reason for you to get this microphone instead of this microphone. What this allows you to do is not have to do this. So if you've got a CloudLifter, you've got to plug your XLR cable coming out of your SM7B into a CloudLifter, and then another XLR cable that goes into your interface, and then out to wherever it goes. This is just one piece. It's maybe a little more affordable because of pricing, depending on how much you pay for your CloudLifter, but it definitely having one microphone and one cable coming out of the microphone is a simpler setup for sure. So let's just get to it. Let's just get to the showdown, if you will. You can see right here, I have my settings. I've got a camera that's down here. I'm going to go ahead and put my fingers in front of it so you can see that, oh, this is live. Snapping my fingers. So that I've got that set up right here in front of me. You could see that I have no processing on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to switch to the other microphone. Boom, no processing. Just so you know, there's no processing on either one of these microphones. Let me be clear. And also you can see I have the same amount of added dB from the Rodecaster, which is 38 right here, on both microphones. I'm switching back and forth between the microphones. I'm not switching the audio. Right now, you're only hearing the SM7DB, which you can see right here, and I have the SM7B muted. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch between the two, and then you can judge for yourself how you feel the difference is, and hopefully this helps you in a decision that you have. If you want any more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button, the bell, click all the things. We certainly do appreciate all of that. And if you have any questions, comments, I know you had them before on the other video, so if you've got any questions or comments related to any of this, please let me know. I respond to as many and all comments and questions, unless you're just, trying to be jerky, then you might not get a response. You probably will get a response, but I'm not going to be jerky back to you. Why try? Anyway, we're going to switch between the two microphones now. You're seeing there's no processing. The fan of power is on. I have the fan of power on. that is you got to use phantom power to use a CloudLifter. So you need that to activate your phantom power. Any interface worth a spit is going to have phantom power, and so you got to click your phantom power, and all that does is just activates the preamp. Okay, so you need to have it on for the SM7DB. Click on your phantom power in order for it to work. You got to switch on the preamp, and then you select either 12 or 28 dBs. Currently, I have it on 28 dBs. Here we go, and they both have 38 added. I've been speaking long enough into the SM7DB, so I'm going to switch over to this microphone. Now, you may have already noticed a big difference. Maybe less warmth, maybe less boomy, maybe more clear, depending on how you want to do it. So again, this is the SM7B microphone, and it is using a CloudLifter CL1. I'm speaking into it generally in the same spot as I am with that was previously with the SM7DB. I'm going to put this down, and we're just going to go back and forth between the microphones, and let me know in the comments what you think. So this is, again, SM7B, SM7DB, SM7B, SM7B. This is me saying that word over and over again because off the top of my head, I don't know what's another thing to say. I'm just going to say other stuff. So here, I'm going to switch. Let me switch. I'm talking the SM7B right now, but when I do the switch, I'm going to make sure the screen switches as well. The first two, I didn't do a very good job of doing that, so I'm going to do it right now. So I'm switching. What I'm doing with this switch, just so you know, is I'm muting the microphone that I'm talking into right now and unmuting the microphone I'm traveling to. So here we go. It's a two-handed approach here in my Rodecaster. So SM7B, SM7DB, SM7B. So if you notice the difference, there's a bit of a difference. It's almost like things become a little more clear, I think, with the SM7B going with the CloudLifter CL1, and it just feels a little bit more warm, I think, with the SM7B. So SM7DB is what I meant to say the last time. They're so close. I should just call it the DB or something like that. That way it's a little more clear. So there you go. I hope this helps you in you making a decision between this microphone, the SM7DB, and this microphone, the SM7B. I love both of these microphones for different reasons. I would say they're so very close, and if you do add anything like maybe a little compression or EQ to get it to where you want it, you're probably going to be adding and coloring your voice just a little bit anyway. You may just find that having the best, clearest version of your voice with a microphone like this or a microphone like this is the place to start, and then you can start to add all the bells and whistles. So anyway, I hope this video helps you in your decision on getting either one of these mics or sticking with the one that you already have. And as always, we hope this video helps you.